Hi, my name is Lim Jiaqing, and in this video I will demo the Popo apps, the new key feature, and all the application flow. So first of all, let's talk about the login. So this remain the same login, and but there's changes from the register. So for the register, I have add a new feature with is the profile picture. So when we look at the code, so from the UI here, I add a new widget, which is a gesture detector with child is the preview image method. So when user click the icon, so then it will show the camera. So back to the code, when we see the method, so on here this is the widget. So let's see about the pick image method. So when the user click the gesture detector, it will run the on tab and go to the pick image function. So from here it will we are using the image picker with the image source is the camera, so it will open the device camera and the user can take the photo. So when click, then we choose confirm the picture. So here it will show the image which run the preview image. So when the user have picked the image, like capture the image, so you will return a clip over widget and show the image. So when all the information but from the below here, all remain the same. The only added is the images. So back to the login. So here also remain the same, so it's a direct login. So this is a home page. So the next new feature we added is in the pet list. So this is the pet list. So from here I have added two new features, which is the search function and the filter function. So let's go to the main screen here. So from the main screen, this will to display the all the list we will I have load the create method with load function and put it in the init state, so it will, when open this page, it will run the method and read all the pet record from the database. And here is the locate function. So we run the REST API HTTP with using connect the PHP, which I have already uploaded to the cPanel, the web hosting here. And then we like show from here. So we get like we run get my pet.php. So from here uh, here we can see we have the base query. Here is the search function where we search all the, when we use the search bar, you run this code to search the pet where the name, the type, the category, or the description have the same information where we input in the search bar. Then next is the feature. So the feature is the code is around here, there where we search where the pet type is similar, where we chosen for here. So let's back to the main screen. So up here is the UI. So I have added two new widgets. One is the search bar. So this search bar is I have added a controller with search controller and a keyboard type with text. So when we input the text, like for example I input dog. So when we press enter, so it will show the result for the dog. So like for example here I have one record for the dog, which for the adoption. So when we choose for the type the cat, so here it will show the information that relevant to the cat. And when we click the pet, so it will show a simple dialog and show the name and the information for the pet. So this simple dialog is located in here, the show pet detail, which simple show dialog. And here we have a validation to check the category for the pet. So if the category is adoption, so from here adoption, you show different button, like for adoption it will show a button apply to adopt. So if for the donation, it will show the button for donate. And for the other two option category like the help rescue and other, for now it's not implementing any action yet, so it will just show a disable button, like for like volunteer to help, and other is no action available. So then next is for the adoption. So when the user want to adopt a pet, like for example I want to adopt the green, so the user click apply to adopt, and then when they click the button from here, it will go to the will trigger the navigator and then go to the pet adopt form screen, which is here, the pet adopt form screen dot guide. So from here I have used the init state to preset the controller text for for the username, email, and the phone number. But this is editable. And below here is the UI. So from the UI, I have input the title, the image. Same with the preview. We show the image with using the image.network to get the URL of the from the asset. So when you look on the web hosting, you will get the image from here. And back to the code. So this two values is preset, and then the user need to input the reason why adopt this pen, and then click the checkbox for the confirmation. So if the user keep any input empty when they click the submit application, it will show please fill in all field. So this validation is from the button here, submit adoption form. So this is the method. So here is the validation. So if any the input in any field, text field is empty, so it will show please fill in all the field, show a snack bar. So when the user input all the form but without check the checkbox, so it will trigger another validation to show a snack bar, please confirm to adopt to pad. So and when the user click the button, it will show a snack bar. So what if all the information checked is input, then it will trigger the HTTP, and then we'll send all the information. So when we click the submit application, it will show adoption application submitted successfully, which means it success run the PHP code. So from the PHP code here, we can submit adoption form .php. So here we get all the information, and then this is the first validation SQL, which we check the user is the pet the on is its owner. Like this validation is to prevent if the pet is posted by the owner, but the owner is fill this adoption form. And then for the second validation is to prevent the duplicate submission. So this is if the user are clicking the same pad for the adoption, so it will show this this message, the message you have already submitted application for this pad. This is to prevent the duplicate submission. So for like just now I have submit the application. So from the database, we can see from the table adoption from here, the pet ID 7, which is green, and then I have done the adoption on 1 from 10 January 12 o'clock. So when I click again, it will show you have already submitted an application for this pet, and then when we refresh the database, so no duplicate adoption will be created. So next for the adoption is I want to introduce another function, is the donation. So for the donation, when we click the donate button, it will show us to the donation page, which is to the my donation screen. Yeah, my donation screen. So from here, this is the UI. We have the drop down button from field, and I have create a method which called the donation form for the dynamic uh, form field here. This is dynamic. Uh, it will change the form with determine the category of for the donation. So from the code here, donation form here. So if the donation type here, the drop down button, the value of the drop down button is food, so it will return a text form field uh, with the food detail. So when the type is become medical, so it will change it will return another text form field here, another widget, and with the medical detail. So where for the money here, it will change another widget. uh, yeah, and so the user can make a donation for the pet. So for example, if I do a donation for the food, so like the food detail, I put one. So when we submit the donation, we click the button here. It will trigger the submit donation here. So from the submit donation, if I have create a validation for the to check the input, so where if any empty, so we will show a snack bar. And for this is to this validation, this if a statement is to validate if the text field here is not empty, then I set the variable donated item, the value, it will carry the value for the food detail, same as the medical detail, and the amount of the money, and this will later on use uh, for the for the PHP side, the backend side. Yeah. So like for example, if I keep empty here and then I click the donate now button, it will show the validation. Please enter food detail which from here, and it's also to separate different for the other category. So when I put the detail and then I click the donate now, so it will run the check donation.php, and then if success, then it will show thank you for your contribution, and then uh, trigger the navigator, and then out of the pages, so back to the let me go to the PHP side, the end side, with the check donation. So from the check donation here, we get the information, get the data here, then we run the SQL. So for this SQL is to check, it's also the self validation for the owner checking, like just now the adoption, which using the same SQL command. Here is to check the category for the money. So for the money, we just return a simple success dialog, but and for the food and medical, we will run we run the SQL, insert SQL, we run this SQL command, and when it will show at the table.nation here. So from here, this is the donation that we just make with the food, and food one, and today's date. So let me back to the donation again. Okay. Donation. So if we donate for the money, like I want to donate like 25 ringgit. So when we click the donate now, so it will jump to the build piece API. So this is happen when it trigger this code here. The if selected donate type equal to money, then it will push, and then we will go to the payment screen with carry the information to. So from the payment screen here, we use the web view widget, and we also run uh, the UI to load, and from the device here we can see, oh sorry, this. So okay, I do have some error here. Let me back to form here, guys. Okay, whatever. So let's back to the payment screen. So here we will run the back end here with using the API to show like here. So we can get this the report. So same with the is using the same code where I put on the web host. So if we get the data here, then we run the back, we run the API. So when I pay the payment, okay, having some problem. No problem. We do some action here. Okay, so okay, now when we proceed to the payment here, so here we have the we redirect to the payment update, which is here, and then from here we have two options for the payment. One is success or fail. So when from the code here we get I have input the X key and then get the data. Then from the validation here is all if the page here where we determine the status. So is true or false. So when the status is true, so it will run the SQL command and then show this showing this the a table with the and if false it will show another table lah. So for this scenario I will proceed with the successful first. So when we pay the payment success, okay, here we having some problem. Let me fix that quick. Okay, okay, so this is a simple table, and then when we look at the table donation here, it should be have the new record, even though the having some logic error here, but overall the function is working. Yeah, for add the record to the database. Overall the function is working, but just having some logic error. So this is for the it's all the for the donation. Yeah, and then for the last here is I want to say is the drawer. So I have added a drawer for this application with four category: home, add my donation, and the profile. So from the drawer here, so it's the UI we use to navigate the page, like the home is the home page, then the pad is back to the main page for the pad list, and the my donation here, the my donation page. So this page is let the user to view the donation they have made it. So from the code here is the donation history screen. So from here I have used a method load donation. So from here we run the PHP file which get donation. So inside the get donation we have run the base query to select the user ID, pen ID, category, which the from to get the table donation data, and join the table pad, which the pad in which same ID, and where the user ID is also the same user ID. So this will to make sure that the donation can be viewed. The donation record is viewed by the owner. It can't view the other user donation. And from here we can see the latest donation record that we made. From here the food one and the money. Yeah, and here also implement a refresh, and that is about the donation history. And then last is the profile here. So this is the page for edit the profile. So the code is from here, and from the top here we using the gas detector. So which same function, same code that I using from the register page. So it's the same function lah, like to catch the image. So and also with the preview here show the preview image. So here we have given three text form field with name, email, and phone, and the user is only able to edit the name and the phone. The email here is I have implement the read only true, so to prevent the user to change their email, and the user is only able to change the phone or the name. So for example, I change my name, I change to Theo. So when we save the changes, so it will show a snack bar, profile updated successfully, and then from here you can see the name is changed, is updated and into a Theo. So why this happened is because I have used the share preference here to set the share preference, and then change the user visual user, which the model user dot here. I have changed the name and the phone if any changes is made from here. So for the model here also will uh, change to the new data here, and then when we click the save change button, it will run the update profile method, and it will here is the validation. So if the user if not update the image, for all the update is optional. So if the user have no change the image, so we will send the NA for the like the empty value, and we run to the edit profile.php. So from the edit profile.php we will get the, the data here, and then we will run the update query to update the name and the font. And after this query is successfully running, then we will run the image here, and we use the file put contain to locally store the image, and we run the SQL update image query to update uh, the profile image with new image, the path. So when we see from the database here, we is located from the table user here. So the now is stabilized now. The name is updated. Here is the file path, and when we go to the file manager here, we go to asset the profile. When we see here, so this is the image, the same as here is locally saved, stored in the web host file management. And also from the drawer, so everything is changes, and that's all from this new version of the pop-up for the version 3. Okay. And that's all for this presentation. Yeah, and thank you.